right. Am I even going to remember how to play the game? Oh my god. Yeah, let's go back to the tournament, I guess.
The tournament.
I'm still playing on hard difficulty so far, but we'll see. I'm
luisteren. Waarom zou iemand respect voor je hebben dat je niet hebt verdiend?
Oké, ja. Ik heb er een zootje van gemaakt, maar dat betekent niet dat...
Het betekent dat je nog 1 kans hebt, Gabriel. Bewijs dat je kan leiden. Win het Screamer-toernooi. Toon me dat je meer bent dan je vaders zoon.
Of anders?
Of ik ga op zoek naar een nieuwe erfgenaam voor Anaconda Core.
Moeder.
Dirk en Hoop gaan met je mee.
Her second family name must be Trump. You will do as I say, or you will go live in the gutter. After joining the tournament.
Can you imagine if that mechanic had tried to tell us we didn't qualify? Abigail would have come down and removed his spine herself. Fed it to his stubby little dog. Especially now we know he's got that thing. That echo. Eesh. The shit Anaconda Core could do with that. The world's perfect torture device. Shoot a prisoner in the head so many times.
Oh yeah, and then he realizes that they can have like
to the brain.
undying soldiers.
You think if someone died from exhaustion, you could echo them back?
Si quelqu'un devait faire l'expérience, ce serait toi.
Yeah, Bo. Yes. Would make the diamond trade a lot simpler, bet. Our soldiers wouldn't have to keep... Oh, shit! Unkillable soldiers. Yeah, Bo. Only a matter of time before the Echo gets weaponized. Whoever does it first controls the whole damn planet.
À moins que l'autre camp ait aussi ses soldats immortels.
Hey, can't copy your tech if they were already dead.
Tu ne crois pas qu'on a des trucs plus importants à faire? Le secret est le fondement d'Anaconda Core. On est censé tout savoir sur tout le monde. Dans ce cas, pourquoi on ne savait rien de l'écho ou de ce monsieur A? Je crois qu'Abigail voudrait...
We zijn hier voor exact 1 reden. Om dit toernooi te winnen. En als teamleider vind ik dat we ons maar beter kunnen concentreren. Begrepen?
I have no idea which language this is.
Ah, that's adorable.
Sorry?
Just because you have the Mertens name doesn't mean you got a damn thing in common with your mother. So, how about you sit on your thumbs and let the professionals handle it?
Dirk, ik zweer je.
Anaconda Core, you're up!
Take notes, Lighty. You're gonna need them.
So what's the deal again?
Like a shooting star!
Have to finish in the first 3? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm already... Oh my god. This game is so hard to play. I swear. Okay. This is gonna come back, but... I think I just realized something that might help me a lot. We'll have to see on the second attempt.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
I swear, this game is so... I'm literally butt clenching in real time. Maybe this is too much detail for you, but this means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm still on hard right now.
Final lap.
Oh, this was only lap 2? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you bastards. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the one thing I noticed, and this is only because I'm playing fresh that I'm realizing this. This is something that I wouldn't be doing in other racing games. So the way I play my racing games is I never keep the throttle full time, you know, always on, especially in turns. I kind of do wah, because that's how you get the grip back. If you keep throttling at maximum all the time, you keep sliding instead of gripping. So that's one thing. And here I started doing just that, like keeping the throttle to the max all the time, which means I have to drift more. So how do I keep control if I have the throttle always on at maximum and drift way more? Well, that's the thing. The previous session, I was always either braking or drifting. And I just realized that I can do both at the same time. I can drift and brake while I'm drifting. And this is how you gain a lot more control over what you're doing. So this might be the solution. In other words, and this makes sense too, because the game has an option for you to not control the throttle. There's an option in the settings where the throttle is automatic and you only control the brake. This makes complete sense, because I literally kept my right finger on the right trigger locked at full this entire race. So you really do not play this game like you would play any other racing game. Like,
Like a shooting star. Burn!
see, I didn't hit the wall here because while I was drifting, I braked. This is not gonna be doable all the time, and it's not gonna work all the time, but this is giving you a lot more control though. Oh, I might have cracked the code.
Final lap.
it's still hard though with the drifting. Like, it's so subtle. God damn. They're way too far ahead this time. At least I know what I'm doing now. I braked way more in this one, and I think the key to controlling the car better is to, as soon as you enter the drift, you give a little bit of brake so that you don't slam right into the wall, and you keep that's how you keep like sliding in the with a little bit of control, and as soon as you feel the car drifting away, you give a little brake again. But this might have been too much brake this time, because obviously I finished last here. Yeah, if I confuse the buttons, that's not gonna work either. Second place! Let's go! New character unlocked. This means a new car.
Are we sure the echo brings screamers back to life? Far as I could tell, I was racing a bunch of corpses. Hey Lighty, you remember to take notes?
Ja, als ik ooit vragen krijg over hoe je een zak moet zijn, kan ik perfect antwoorden.
See, that's your problem, bro. You're too afraid that people won't like you.
Bruh.
So, let me reassure you.
Bruh. I'm gonna call people like this on Arc Raiders now. Bruh.
We all hate you.
Bruh.
Évite de parler à ma place. Merci.
Dirk, wanneer ik dit toernooi win en duidelijk maak dat ik klaar ben om Anaconda Core over te nemen, zou je geluk hebben als ik je enkel ontsla.
Then it's a good thing that's never gonna happen.
Bruh. Episode 15. Bloody Bits. Dark Schemes and Daydreams. Third day of the tournament.
Let's make a bet. How long before Gabrielle buckles under the pressure again? 2 hours? 1?
Je ne parie jamais.
Or do anything fun? Yeah, I noticed. But seriously, who do you really think is gonna take over Anaconda Core? Because I'm thinking it's you or me, right? I mean, it isn't a coincidence that she picked us to join the tournament, is it?
Tu sais comment Abigail a gagné l'argent qui a servi à monter Anaconda Core?
That wasn't intonated as a question in French. That was an assertion. You know how Abigail made the money.
Screamer tournaments, yeah.
C'est là qu'elle a démontré qu'elle gérait quelle que soit la situation.
You think she wants to see which of us can do what she did? Because she's gonna do what's best for the company, even though Gabrielle's her own flesh and blood.
Uh-huh.
Now, just thinking out loud here. What if something were to happen to Gabrielle? An accident, like.
But can he not have an accident? Because of the echo?
These tournaments are dangerous, yeah? And who knows if this echo's as reliable as that mechanic claims? Look, all I'm saying is...
Si Abigail avait le moindre doute que cet accident était autre chose qu'un accident, tu passerais un paquet d'années à pleurer qu'elle t'achève. Comme c'est toi, je vais faire comme si cette conversation n'avait pas eu lieu.
What a dumb cop.
A dumb cop? Is that an English word?
Think they got all the brains, and I got nothing. But brains don't mean shit when the heart stops beating. I'll show them. I'll show every single one of them.
Yeah, show them, doofus. In Dirk's dreams. Oh boy, I'm not sure I want to see that.
You think you're better than me? Let's see how much better you are after I crush you into a billion bloody bits!
Dirk, je m'excuse. Je n'aurais jamais dû douter de toi.
We weten allebei dat jij de zoon bent die mijn moeder altijd wou. Anaconda Core is voor u.
I don't want your apologies. I want your screams.
Oh. Oh boy. Execute chaos? Oh shit. R1? Oh my god. What the heck is that now? So I'm gonna have to hold the controller a certain way? Oh my goodness.
Dirk, alsjeblieft, nee!
Goodness. Oh. Oh my god, okay. This is not the same thing as a boost, by the way.
Pitié, épargne-moi.
Wow. Shit is gonna be a hardcore again. Yeah, it is hard. It is hard for sure. Hello, Racer.
Je retire tout ce que j'ai dit.
This is the most hardcore racing game I've ever played, easily.
Pitié, épargne-moi.
How the heck do you do that?
Je retire tout ce que j'ai dit. Pitié, épargne-moi.
Jij zou de erfgenaam moeten zijn.
Well, apparently that was one of them.
Je retire tout ce que j'ai dit.
Wait, what? Damn, the controller is getting crazy right now. With the haptic feedback. Wait, I think there's something I missed, actually. What the heck? Why? So it keeps going? Why didn't it trigger before?
Je retire tout ce que j'ai dit. Pitié, épargne-moi.
Well, pass me, please.
Je retire tout ce que j'ai dit.
God damn, they don't even tell you what to do, so I'm not even sure what happened. Cause I guess you might have to max out the boost bar before triggering the new thing. Yeah, it retails for 70 for the digital. Depending on where you acquire a physical copy, it retails for 70 or 80. I got it for 40 personally, because someone was selling it on a secondhand marketplace, but brand new, like 3 days before it released. So I saw it and pretty much jumped on it the second I saw it, because that was a very fair price. Everybody was hoping or thinking that it was gonna be cheaper, yeah, for sure.
That'll show him.
Dirk, on a un problème, c'est...
Ze is hier. Hoe is het mogelijk dat we dat niet wisten?
Who?
Wie denkt je dan? Roy Sheen.
Ah, I thought he was gonna say his mother, but...
En dat betekent dat die ratten, Hiroshi en Frederik, hier ook zijn.
Well, shit.
Hoezo hebben jullie hen niet opgemerkt?
On sait qu'ils sont là maintenant. Gardons nos distances et contactons Abigail. On verra comment elle veut gérer ça.
Verdomme.
Gabriel, non! Merde.
Oh, now you're talking.
I was talking what? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Episode 16, No Fear. Gabriel confronts his fiercest enemies. Oh boy.
Als je een probleem met mij hebt, dan regelen we dat. Op het circuit.
I have no interest in racing you, Gabriel.
Ik dacht dat jullie hier alleen voor het toernooi waren.
We are,
But not exactly.
Wat is er? Beetje verloren zonder Queen om jullie te leiden?
You could always follow her to an early grave.
fine. Let's fucking race.
Je ne vois pas d'autre mot que débile. Mais maintenant, on ne peut plus reculer. Qu'on en finisse.
Looks like Santa came early and blew his load all over the track.
Say what?
Oh, Jezus. Ze zijn hier om. Ze gaan. Beheers u, fucking lafaard. Je bent meer dan de zoon van uw vader. Geen angst. Geen angst.
Ashes to ashes. So what's the rooster like? Okay, so this is the full, yeah, blue squad, yellow squad. This is the first time we've got 6 drivers on the road, I think, and this is the first time it's a 1 team v1. Oh. Introducing Team Race. I told you guys last time we've encountered like 40% of the features at the end of last stream, so there's a lot more to uncover. The goal of this game mode is to cooperate to reach the top position on the leaderboard by achieving the highest possible team score. The team score is determined by the race position of each team member. Yeah, that makes sense.
Shooting star! Burn!
those turns. This is by far the hardest track, I think, in the game.
Final lap.
Well, if we win, that won't be thanks to me. I'm trying to charge up to the fullest to see what happens if they give me the option to destroy the cars or what. No, I guess not. I don't know. Like, I don't know why they introduced this thing then. These turns are ridiculous, goddamn. How do you even tell the standings? Is there? Do you guys see something on the screen? Because I can't check while I'm driving. It's just too focused.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
Oh, there are points. Okay. The standings, but it's behind the camera. I'm not going anywhere in this one personally. Holy craps. I don't even understand how the standings work. I guess it's in terms of distance from one another. Oh, the game looks great. It runs fantastically too.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Oh, come on, we were still first with like 40 points of... God damn.
Final lap!
Damn, this is so tight. Keeps going between one team to the other. Well, we're losing big time now. Dang. Gonna try a couple times, but maybe, yeah, maybe I'll have to lower the difficulty because I like the fact that it's really tight on hard. This might not be this tight on normal difficulty.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
How are these guys so much ahead already? What the heck? Dude.
Final lap.
We're not seeing the light of day on this one. And they really need to show standings and lap times and stuff like this at the end of a race. Like, this is missing so much. Like positions, I have no idea where my teammates are at the end of the race. So like, pfft. I mean, even Mario Kart shows you this.
Like
Seriously.
a shooting star. Burn!
See here, I don't understand. It says we have 250 points. I'm 4th. My teammate is 3rd. And the other team has 345. How is this even possible? They're 1 and 2? But there's nothing that shows it. Like, how can you... How can you not show this? Yeah, they're 1 and 2, we're 3 and 4, and I guess then the other team is 5th, and our 3rd teammate is 6th. I feel like this game doesn't know what it wants to be. This might be the best way to put it. Like, it doesn't know if it wants to be a kart racer or an arcade racer, or because of the graphics, a very serious arcade racer game still, but like, god damn, is it so fucking hard to drive? Why is this so fucking hard to stay on the road?
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Oh shit, this is my teammate. These tight corners, I don't know what to do with them. Like, you can't drift through them, but if you brake, you lose all the speed. So I just don't know what to do with them. Oh my god. The reason I'm also saying the one of the other reasons I'm saying this game doesn't know what it wants to be is because of the gearbox. So let me re-explain how this works. There's no... Well, that's the thing. It's partially a manual gearbox and partially an automatic gearbox. You can't gear down, but you can gear up manually, that is. But the gearing down is automatic. It also gears up automatically, but if you pay attention to the speedometer, the speed goes up, or the RPM goes up in a blue green bar, and then it reaches an orange bar. If you gear up manually while the orange bar is up, it gives you a boost. So the game wants you to gear up manually, but it gears down automatically. And it's like, pick a fucking option for me. Because either I shift manually or I don't. It's not like sometimes you have to do it and the rest of the time you can't. It's like, it's... It's kind of infuriating because, god damn. And also, like, that's what I was explaining the other day. Since you don't have the control over the shifting down, because generally, when you use a manual gear shift, the way it works is that either you enter a corner way too fast and then you brake before shifting down, or if you're not too fast, you shift down and then you brake if you have to. The problem is that here, because the game shifts down automatically, you have no control over this option to brake and shift down or shift down and brake. So the problem is that when you drift, because you lose grip, you lose speed, therefore the game shifts you down, and then it asks you to shift up manually so that you have this boost, right? The problem is that if you shift up while you're still drifting, it shifts down automatically right away because you're losing speed. So it doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't make sense. And once again, this is because the game doesn't know what it wants to do. Either you fucking either you give the option to have a manual gear, that's it, or you don't, and the entire game is based on an automatic gear shift. But this doesn't work. It just doesn't work, because every time I drift, which is most corners, the gearbox goes up, down, up, down, up, down. And the only thing that results from this is you lose speed constantly. Like, have these guys driven a fucking manual gear shift ever in their life? They're Italian. They must have. This baffles me. Yeah, because in case you don't understand how this works, you don't you don't shift gears 6 times during one corner. This is just not how it works. And it doesn't work like this in real time. And therefore it doesn't work in video games either. Because it's a physics thing. It just cannot work like this. It's fucking stupid.
Final lap.
Let me restart. I was hoping they would show a longer loop of the video. And obviously you're gonna tell me, well, lower the difficulty. And sure, I can. I'm playing on hard difficulty, so I can lower it to normal or easy. That doesn't change the core of the problem. The core of the problem is how the game is designed here. Like, it's a racing game that doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like if iRacing or Assetto Corsa was sometimes giving you or like requiring you to be Mario Kart for 10 seconds. This just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't work.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
See? Did you see the sequence here? Let me shit, how do you like this? I'm gonna replay you this corner, because that's exactly what happened. That's exactly why the game is broken, and it just doesn't work. Or maybe it needs to So pay attention to what is happening when I enter the corner with the gearbox. I'm in 4th gear right now. So so that's what I was explaining. The blue portion, it's the RPM. The I don't remember what R stands for, but per minute. Every car has this. At least I'm not sure about manual cars. But it's like you have your speed kilometers per hour, and then like the number of rotation per minutes this must be. And this is how you know when to change to gear up or down. There's a sweet spot in your gearbox that by habit you hear. You know when you need to shift up because your ear is used to how your engine sounds. And actually it says RPM. I don't know if you can read this, but and so when you hit the sweet spot, you shift up. And in this corner here, so I'm about to shift up to fifth gear, and because I start drifting, the car shifts down to 4, but then the RPM goes up. So if I want to get the boost, I need to manually shift up to 5. As soon as I shift up to 5, it goes down to 4 because I'm still drifting. So I shift up to 5 and it goes back to 4. This is not like if I was playing the Crew 2, I would be in third gear the entire time, and to stay in third gear, I would pump the gas instead. That's what I was explaining before. It's just how it works. Once again, it's a physics thing. It would be the exact same thing in real life. You pump the gas in order to stay on the same gear. The game here wants you to constantly be at full RPM, and physics-based, it is not possible to do that. Like, it's just a physics thing. You can't do that. So the game is broken by the sheer nature of that. And I don't know how to counter this because I'm not sure it's possible. So like I was explaining, if I was playing the Crew 2 instead, I would be in third gear or fourth gear, but I would stay in this gear and I would pump the gas back and forth so that the car, instead of drifting away, would constantly get the grip back into the drift. Maybe it's hard to understand with words like this, but and even if you, I think that even if I pump the gas in this game, this is still going to go between gears because the game doesn't let me control the gearbox. So pay attention to how this. Pay attention to how the gearbox is doing. I'm in fourth right now. I shift up to fifth. Boom! It goes back to 4. Shift up to 5. Boom! Goes back to 4. Like, it's instant. And I have no control over the shifting down. See how this is shifting all the time? It's not supposed to do that. Because the only thing it does here is that every time it's shifting down, the car slows down as well. And then it gets back into rhythm when I shift up. But because I'm still drifting, it wants to slow down. It's just like, what the heck is this piece of fucking trash? I'm gonna try twice more on hard difficulty and then I lower because, yeah. I'll probably be able to beat it on normal difficulty, but once again, this doesn't change the fact that the core system of the game just doesn't work. It just doesn't. So it's literally one of those games where you're going to have to manipulate the difficulty setting and work your way around the difficulty settings because the core essence of the game is broken. I hate these kind of games. Because it's literally you just milk the game by playing on a lower difficulty. There's no room for your own improvement because you can't improve.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
I don't know, this game is super weird. Alright, I'm gonna try and pump here. See what happens. Yeah, but I was already slower, so it didn't work the same way at all.
Final lap.
What the hell were they thinking? Like, you have to have your eyes up in the left bottom corner, in the right bottom corner, at the center of the screen, at all times. Like, seriously, this is I don't know. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to handle this game. What do you mean, you don't know what they're saying, why they're saying bad words in the dialogues? That's to be edgy, Racer. Doesn't your president do the same thing? I think he does. That's what people like about him. They sure don't like his policies. But this gives an edge to a character. I'm trying to clean my glasses, I'm sorry. Alright, let's change the difficulty setting. There's no reason to try to keep trying at this difficulty setting. This makes no sense. Actually, before we do that,
Gallery. Gauges works
I
out.
want to check out the new car with wait, Dirk. So it looks ugly like this, but I guess you can change the not in the tournament mode, but in other modes you can probably change. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, this reflects the character quite well, I guess. Ooh, this one is nice. Damn, unlock the set by completing 50 races as Dirk. Holy moly. And then the paid DLCs. I probably shouldn't look at those ones. Okay. Right. So let's try on
The tournament.
normal difficulty. See, that's what I was explaining earlier. The game is actually programmed and wants you to throttle at the maximum amount at all times. This is not how you drive a car. I'm sorry, but this is just not how you drive a car. And here, I don't even understand what this is supposed to be. Neural throttle / brake, throttle and brake handling, modulation during cornering, corner exit management, modulation in attack defense situations. Avoiding going off trajectory. So basically you're driving on rails, I guess. Avoid potential collisions with walls. But this is the problem with these aids is that I don't want the game or myself to be tampered with, for lack of a better word. I just want more control. I want more control. And the game doesn't offer you that. Like, I just don't understand this game. And we still haven't seen all the features, by the way. Like, see, like...
Als je een probleem met mij hebt, dan regelen we dat.
We've been introduced to a mechanic in chapter 15. This bloody thing that let me replay it. Because maybe it will make me understand how this works. So the game wants you to do chaos here, right? That's execute chaos. So first, unlike all the features so far, it doesn't tell you what to do or explain what you're supposed to do. And then, so you learn about, because this is the first time in the game that I'm using R1, right shoulder button. The game doesn't explain to you why you're doing this or how you're doing this. You end up doing it, and then in the next chapter, you don't use this thing. What? Since when are you not introduced with a new feature in a game to not use it right away? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't even understand how the KO thing works. Because I feel like I spend more time explaining the game or trying to than playing the game. It's like, I think this is enough said when you say that. There's this boost system. So there's a gauge. I'm gonna show you the record because that's easier. That's easier to explain. This is absolutely I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to achieve with this game. All right, so up there, you've got this gauge on the left. This is the boost gauge. So it fills up naturally over time, but then it gets bigger boosts if you shift up properly, or if you get into the slipstream of a car. So it fills up those 3 gauge slots, right? And then, so when I did my first attempt of chapter 15, actually, see, it's so hard and confusing that I even have a hard time explaining it. So the way you trigger the boost is by holding X, and you have to hold the button because clicking X is another feature. So you start initiating the boost by holding X. You have this QTE that appears with a triangle. You have to stop the boost at the right time, because there are 2 different types of boosts in the same triangle. There's a blue, same color as down there, that just gives you a speed boost. And then if you hit the orange part of the triangle, you get a longer boost. That's when the car is like affected with like electricity trinkets. That's the boost, right? The bloodthirst here that we're seeing on the screen that you trigger with R1, you have to hold R1. There's a gauge that fills up, and then, well, you get a boost as well, but it's a stronger boost, I guess, to ram into other cars, right? Except at some point during chapter 15, the car turned into... there was an aura of blood around it, and then I was just able to drive into the cars and ram them. I don't know how this was triggered, because at first I kept initiating R1, and it wasn't... I was getting this boost, but it literally boosts straight. So if you're in a corner, you just hit the wall. It's impossible to ram a car because they always go like this. And so at some point, I just stopped boosting. And I thought this was what had triggered the blood thing. But you can see that my boost gauge is full here, and it's still not triggering the thing. So I don't even understand how this works, and the game is not telling me. Like, I've never been this confused by a video game before. I think Crimson Desert after this is gonna be a piece of cake. Like, you see what I mean? I'm sorry, I have to pause every time, and then you can't see the screen. But try and pay attention to everything that is going on around the car. There's a mini map in the right bottom corner. There's the speedometer with the RPM in the left bottom corner that you have to be paying attention to. Because even if I hear even if I listen to the engine, this is not enough for me to perfect those shift ups. Then you have to pay attention to the gauge bar. And now I have to pay attention to the R1 bar, the thing that pops up in the center of the screen. And I have to monitor these 4 things at all times while driving. While driving a car that you use the left joystick to control and the right joystick to drift with, while accelerating and braking. Try and keep that in mind and look at the screen. That's the boost. That was not the bloodthirst. I forgot to gear up, so that's why the engine was doing because it was at full RPM and it needed to change. Oh my gosh! Okay, I guess it... Okay, so I guess it triggers the first time you get one hit. And then it stays like this, but you gotta get that first hit. And then you have this fucking crosshair in the middle of the screen that lets you see nothing. Like, this is... See? I can't drive straight. You've seen me play racing games before. You know I don't drive like this.
Jij zou de erfgenaam moeten zijn.
Who's the Neanderthal now?
Oh, and the car shifts up or down automatically now, by the way. I have no control over the gearbox anymore. This is fucking ridiculous.
Dick, alsjeblieft, nee!
Well, I mean, the guys behind me are closer, so I might as well just wait for them.
Pitié, épargne-moi.
Jij zou de erfgenaam moeten zijn.
Overwhelmed much? And so, like I was saying, you are not taught why or how you're doing this, and then you start chapter 16 and you don't use this new power-up.
Als je een probleem met mij hebt, dan regelen we dat.
Okay. Instead, they teach you how to team race.
Like a shooting star.
That doesn't make sense at all, but okay. Alright, I'm playing on normal difficulty now, if I'm not mistaken, because like my brain is starting to get fried at this point. Oh yeah, this is definitely on normal difficulty. Dude, the fucking NPCs are not able to stay on the road. Like, what the heck exactly? Well, at least they're not on rails, but like, seriously.
Final lap.
We're not even first, by the way. Well, at least I won't be able to say, well, I'm gonna first try everything now.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
seriously? There were 5 points separating us from the second team. I think we're gonna stay on that difficulty setting to play the tournament, because otherwise I don't think we'll see the end of it. You complain you can't use any cars as you want? You can? What do you mean? What do you mean as you want? And why would you be able to upgrade the cars? This is an arcade racer. You can upgrade them visually. Well, you can change the visuals, but there's not a single arcade racer out there that lets you modify your cars. Otherwise it becomes a sim. Oh yeah, we okay, we did. Wait, what? I finished third? Okay. I'm not even going to question it.
Logisch dat jullie een andere naam hebben. Queen zou zich omdraaien in haar graf, mochten jullie jezelf de Banshees noemen.
I don't...
Hiroshi, attends! Roshin, allez!
Oh, for... Ugh.
Congratulations, Gabriel.
Pourquoi? Ça n'a servi à rien.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Nee,
Nay means you wouldn't, in whatever language this is.
No! You managed to make that target on your back even bigger. Which was no easy task.
Episode 17, Fallout. The Green Reapers leak their wounds. So that's the team we just beat. Roisin calls for a vote.
A disaster. A bloody disaster.
Yeah, so she is Scottish and she curses a lot. So if you don't like this, racer, you're in for a treat.
Ils nous ont battus, et alors c'est quoi le problème? C'est pas comme si on allait tuer Gabriel en lui foutant la honte.
The big deal is that he's got no reason to fear us. If he was afraid, that would give us something to work with. But now he knows we're weak. That our leader's weak.
Well, not only is he weak, but he's lame too.
Ok, bon. Je crois qu'on a tous un peu faim.
Yeah? Well, he also knows how easy it is to provoke you.
Qui veut manger un bout?
You nearly got us disqualified, Roshin.
Hamburger? C'est moi qui paie.
If I didn't stop you from attacking Gabrielle,
Then I could have gotten my hands on him. I could have made him pay for what he did.
not before Dirk tore you off him.
At least I would have done something. Instead of going around in circles. Literally.
I don't know what you want from me.
I want you to admit it. Admit that you're not fit to lead.
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
Screamers! I need one of you on the track.
Damn, she hasn't cursed this time. God damn.
Because that's what I do. I take action. And when I get back, I want another vote for who should be in charge.
Drama.
She's right, you know. I'm no Quinn. I don't know what I'm doing. And if you want to vote for her, I don't blame you. Hell, even I might vote for her.
I feel like they must have sampled the exhales, because they always have this hard intake. Like, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to explain that, but like, you don't exhale in. See what I mean? Like, it sounds like the recording started midway through, and they all sound like this.
Like a shooting star. Burn!
Oh boy. Win the race this time. You just can't drive this game like any other racer. It's just not possible. It's crazy.
Final lap. Like a shooting star. Burn!
And it's a shame because this game looks amazing and I really like the vibe on the tracks and stuff. If they just had done a good old regular Simcade, this game would have been amazing. I have no idea why they chose to go with a drifting system. And I'm not even talking about the way the drifting is implemented with the right joystick. I'm saying it shouldn't have drifting at all. Like if it was just if it was a game like Dirt 5 with these graphics and this universe, this would be fucking amazing. And it is not. Because of the everything that is in addition to just a regular old Simcade. Oh my god.
Like a shooting star! Burn! Final lap! final lap.
I feel like this game is probably a lot more enjoyable when you nail down the driving mechanics, if you nail them down. Because this race here was a lot better. It was a lot more enjoyable. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that I didn't hit any major walls, or my trajectories were better. But I'm still not sure what I did better. And this might just be because of the... Once again, this might just be because of the lower difficulty setting.
You see that? I won. I make shit happen. Just like Quinn. Now, let's vote.
Mais on a déjà voté. On va pas voter à chaque fois qu'on n'est pas d'accord avec une décision d'Hiroshi.
What decisions? He's been stuttering and second-guessing himself since he was put in charge.
I 100% agree with this.
Ouais, et tu fais un boulot fantastique en lui savonnant la planche.
It's okay, Frederick. Let's vote.
Right. I vote that I should lead. Hiroshi?
I just wanted to make Quinn proud. To make up for...
Shut up. Say who you vote for.
That doesn't matter.
Hiroshi. Je vote pour Hiroshi.
What?
Et on sait qu'Hiroshi va voter pour lui-même. Et voilà. Hiroshi est encore chef.
Well, no. That's a tie.
Give me one good reason, Frederick. One good feckin' reason you keep voting for this limp dick.
Je te demande pas de me faire un rapport à chaque fois que tu bois une bière et pas un verre de vin.
What does that What? What does that have anything to do with what we're dealing with right now?
Je veux qu'Hiroshi soit le chef. Et ça suffit comme raison.
No, it's bloody not. This should be about Quinn. What she would have wanted. Putting Hiroshi in charge, it's like we're killing her all over again.
Wow. C'est un peu exagéré.
You're pissing on her grave, Frederick. You get that? You're...
Merde, Raushin. C'est ça que Quinn voulait, ok? Elle voulait qu'Hiroshi prenne sa place.
You don't know that.
Elle avait dit que s'il lui arrivait quelque chose, c'est Hiroshi qui devait prendre sa place.
You're lying.
Non. J'avais rien dit parce que... Je voulais pas que tu... Enfin, je m'imaginais pas que tu... Je suis désolé, Raushin.
See? That's the same sample.
Roshin.
Episode 18, a terrible idea. Roshin prepares to take drastic measures. Oh boy. A rivalry is born. Oh boy.
Fuck them. They want to wait and scheme and accomplish fuck all. Then fuck them. I'll kill Gabriel myself. I'll grab a wrench and batter him on the side of the head. The Terrian. Weakest part of the skull. All it takes is one good swing, and that's all I'll get.
The Ptarian.
Hoping Dirk will kill me before Gabriel's body hits the ground. And that's fine. Not like anybody cares. Not like I care. Not like Quinn cared. Right. Let's do this.
Ciao!
What?
Scusa il disturbo, è che mi era sembrato che fossimo partite col piede sbagliato. So che sono una tua rivale, ma non per questo deve scorrere cattivo sangue tra noi. Dico bene? Comunque, ti ho preso una cosina. È un poster firmato da tutti i membri delle Strike Force Romanda. Beh, tutti i membri attuali delle Strike Force Romanda. Manca Nico Furuya, ovvio. Effettivamente non mi hai detto se ti piace la loro musica, ma anche se non ti piacesse, potresti venderlo e farci un gruzzoletto. Ah, e non mi hai detto neanche come ti chiami, per cui l'ho fatto dedicare alla tipa rossa minacciosa. Spero non ti dispiaccia. Per te.
The fuck is your problem? How spoiled do you have to be to piss somebody off and think you can make things right by throwing gifts at them? Keep your poster and your apology.
What the heck?
Ma che diavolo! Sto cercando di essere gentile. Per forza che sei sempre sola. Scommetto che anche i tuoi compagni ti tengono lontana.
What did you just say?
Niente. Solo che ti avevo vista seduta da sola e per qualche assurdo motivo mi dispiaceva per te. E avevo deciso che era il momento perfetto per farti un regalo. Per farti sapere che qualcuno ti pensava. Chiaramente una pessima idea. E non devi più preoccuparti di me che ti disturbo. Perché non farò mai più lo stesso errore.
I'll show you why everybody keeps their distance. Get your arse on the track.
Oh boy, we're 1v1. Oh boy. So boost during drift. Ah. Well, I can't do that. Because of how I set the controller layout. Oh, that's gonna be fun. How the heck are you supposed to be playing this with this kind of gameplay here? Dude, I so much would like to see the devs play this game. Oh, this would be a dream come true. I can't do what they're asking me because I boost with X, but this is not the original button. I boost with X with my right thumb, and my right thumb is always on the right joystick. So I can't be boosting while I'm drifting. This is literally impossible. Oh yeah. This is way too complicated. Like, this is seriously way too complicated. Yeah, there's still overdrive coming, shield, and strike, by the way.
The tournament.
Fuck him. I'll kill Gabrielle myself.
Here, they're gonna be happy. Well, that's a good thing you don't have to beat her. Because I don't think this would happen.
Non ti scoccerò più.
Best 2 out of 3? Huh?
Cos'è che hai detto?
You heard.
New track, grade B. Okay. Episode 19, do something. Hiroshi strategizes with an old mentor. The tournament receives a surprising addition. Oh boy. 6 years before the tournament.
How's it feel?
Doesn't matter. Just gonna kill me anyway.
Now, why would anyone in their right mind spend a small fortune building you a new arm just to kill you?
You killed my boss.
Uh-huh.
Burned down his club.
Uh-huh.
Shot off my arm.
Uh-uh. Roshin did that. Punchy, that one. Means well, though. Killing your boss was the job. Not gonna apologize for that. But you? Got no reason to kill you.
I was bleeding out. You could have let me.
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
Because that's what you wanted. Not a kid alive should want that.
I'm Hiroshi.
Quinn. Now, Hiroshi, if I give you a hand, what are the chances you're gonna crush my fingers?
Slim?
Uh-huh. I'll take those odds.
Four years before the tournament.
Scenario. The enemy's got a gun to Frederick's head and demands you drop your weapon. What do you do?
Stall while you line up the shot with the sniper rifle. If possible, shift the enemy so he's profiled to you to minimize the risk of hitting Frederick.
And if I'm not there?
Same, but with Roshin on sniper. Pray she doesn't shoot me too.
Hiroshi, we're on the same side. If you don't trust her, none of us stand a chance.
She's the one with the problem. Talk to her.
And if the roles were reversed? If you were on sniper and Roshin was distracting the enemy?
I wouldn't shoot Roshin, if that's what you're asking.
It's not, and you know it. Scenario. What's supposed to be a simple arms deal goes sideways. Gabrielle and I are out in the open.
What?
I'm shot. Gabrielle just stands there, not a care in the world. You can't reach me.
No, this isn't...
The enemy torches me. Flames consume my feet and legs.
Wait.
I scream. You've never heard anything like it.
Stop.
What do you do?
Lay on the ground, curve myself into a ball and cry.
Please, stop.
What do you do? Damn it, Hiroshi, do something!
That's exactly why Roshin wants to take the lead, because he's fucking lame.
Hiroshi, est-ce que ça va?
Yeah, I just, I couldn't.
Are they sleeping together?
Is it true that Quinn wanted me to take her place?
Oui, c'est vrai.
But she must have said that before.
Non. Après.
Before what?
That doesn't make any sense.
On se battait, Hiroshi. C'est tout.
I'm gonna go practice.
Quoi, maintenant?
Quinn wanted me to be better, to do better. It's too late for her to show me how, so I can't let her down. Not again.
Oh my gosh, beat the record. Wait, I'm not allowed boosts? Oh, damn it. Ah. I'm pushing X. Oh, you have to do two laps? Oh.
Not bad. But you can do better. Huh? What did you say?
Hiroshi? Mais merde, mais tu t'entraînes encore?
Yeah? So?
T'as passé la nuit ici? Il faut que t'ailles te reposer, mon pote.
No.
Pourquoi?
Because... At night, I can't. Never mind.
This guy is not able to finish a single sentence. It's crazy.
Mais...
Screamers! There's been a late addition to the tournament. A 5th team.
What?
Now, I know this seems like bad news. That's why I'm here to tell you, it is.
Okay.
Introducing Kagawa Kai!
Oh boy.
Wait. Kagawa Kai? We've heard of him, haven't we?
Oh my god.
Oh oui. Il bosse avec...
No. あんたらはグリーンリーパーズだな。
So these guys are all gonna be Japanese as well, I guess.
That's right. I'm Hiroshi. And this is...
いやいや、言わなくていいぜ。これから排除するスクリーマーたちの名前を知る必要はないからな。そうだろ、ノボル。コースで会おうぜ、グリーンリーパーズ。
The hell was that about?
Roshin!
Oh boy.
Lavinia, we've been through this. Please don't.
Non devo seguirti di nascosto, giusto? Ma quello era Noborusato! Quel Noborusato! Il più grande screamer sul pianeta! Una volta almeno. Poi si è ritirato.
Retired? So what's he doing here?
And what does he want with us?
The mystery thickens. Episode 20. Old and new. Keiji gives Noboru a pep talk. Minutes later. Oh, cutscene? Okay.
Noboru, Noboru. 何してんだ。勘弁してくれよ。走るんだ。早く。
俺はダメだ、兄貴。できない。
くそ。明美、俺の車を俺が運転する。
Okay, new car. Whoa, okay. So team race, but with only 2 people in the teams. Interesting. So Rosian is out. In the green squad, the German guy is out. I don't know the purple squad enough. And then the red squad, oh yeah, the doofus is out. Good. Ooh, okay.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Oh, we're tied with first. Too bad. Damn, we finished third. Holy mother. But see, like, I wish I knew where my teammate was. Like, how can you not even show the scores? Like...
Like a shooting star! Burn! Final lap!
Damn, the first team has 225 points. Holy shit. Well, I don't think we're gonna beat them.
Like a shooting star! Burn! final lap.
I mean, I can't go any faster. What the hell? Well, this relied entirely on my teammate here. I guess she was first. Yeah. I was playing with the lady, right? Yeah. She was first. Okay. New character. Equals new car.
いいレースだったね、ケイジ。これで誰もが佐藤兄弟のどっちに本当の才能があるか分かったんじゃない？
登るは見つけたか？
まだよ。多分どっかの隅で漏らしてんじゃないの？立ち直れないならあいつが恥をかくだけじゃ済まないんだけどね。香川会を笑い物にすることになる。
さあ、見つけてこい。次のレースの前に来てもらう必要がある。
どうしてあいつを連れ戻したのかわかんないよ。
Episode 21. We are approaching the end of the first quarter of the game. There are 24 episodes in the first one, so I wonder what's gonna happen at the end of it. Episode 21, Brothers. KG calls in a favor. Day of the tournament. Another cutscene.
Noboru.
刑事、どうやって俺を見つけたんだ？
香川会を抜けたって本当の自分は変えられない。ここんところはな。なんてな、冗談の一つくらい言ってもいいだろう。
場合によるな。今の冗談でいくら取るつもりだ？
笑わせんなよ。俺に散々迷惑をかけたくせに。まあまあ、喧嘩はよそうな。ハグさせてくれよ。会いたかったぜ。
Yeah, they're Italian.
足の調子はどうだ
？But I mean, not that there's anything wrong with I'm not sure they're trying to cater to the Japanese, but yeah, like there's a majority of Japanese characters for sure. There's also like, well, there's Tokyo for sure in the locations.
見た感じじゃ最高のものみたいじゃねえか。JSI 製を定価で買っただろ。4分の1の値段で同じくらいいいものを見つけてやれたのにな。
香川会が見つけることができたということか。
まるで恥ずべきこととでも言いたげじゃねえか。 どこにも居場所がなかった俺たちを受け入れてくれたのは誰？お前が足を洗うために金を払えたからって別人になったわけじゃねえ。忘れんな。俺たちは同じ穴のムジナだ。
そうだな。
Not literally, I hope.
まあ過ぎたことさ。弟よ、会えて嬉しいぜ。ただよ、もっとマシな状況だったらよかったんだがな。
何があった？相当やばいことだろ。そうじゃなかったら電話だろうからな。
おい、その言い方は。いや、取り繕っても無駄か。お前には嘘はつけねえ。少し金を借りてな。バレるはずじゃなかったんだが。
だがバレた。それで困ってる。わかった。いくら
？200億だ。
What? 20 billion yen?
200億？一体どこで200億なんて金を借りた？
Hopefully these are yens.
刑事、まさか。
他にどこでそんな金が得られると思うんだ
？200億を香川から盗んでなんていない。そう言ってくれ。
香川さんから200億を盗んじゃいねえよ。
ああ、よかった。
Oh, it's gonna be worse than this.
香川さんから200億を借りたのさ。
刑事、何考えてんだよ。
最高の投資の機会だったんだ。香川さんは指一本動かさずこの金を倍にできるはずだった。
Yeah, but you didn't, I guess.
一度くらい誇りに思って欲しかった。ノボルの役立たずの兄ってだけじゃなくてな。
助けてやりたい。可能ならどんな形でも。だがそれだけの金は持ってない。
いくら持ってる？
In relation to 20 billion? How much do you have?
兄貴に必要な金のほんの一部にも足りない。
A fraction of what you need. Yeah, that sounds about right.
くそ。あのよ、もう一つお前にできることがある。
なんだ？
スクリーマーの大会だ。
なんだと？
ミスター A と名乗ってるやつが開催してる。聞いた感じじゃ何をすればいいのかわからない退屈な金持ちって感じだな。
刑事。
だが賞金は1000億ドルだ。借金を返した後でお釣りが来る。
I know, it's actually dollars. God damn.
けど俺は引退した。お前も知ってるだろ。
Wait, he's the one who's retired? I thought the older guy of the two was the other dude.
ノボル、お前は俺に借りがある。それを忘れちゃならねえぜ。
俺は刑事、無理だ。
Well, I guess you don't necessarily have to be older, though. Be a retired racing driver.
信じられねえよ。俺がどれだけヤバいか分かってんのか。お前がやらねえなら香川さんが俺の体を一つ一つ切り離すだろうな。
どういう意味だ？
どう思う？
Well, what exactly do you mean? Oh. I guess there was no dialogue, but he still yapped.
そんな。
お前は地球最高のスクリーマーだ。俺を救えるのはお前だけだ。そうしないならもうお前が俺を殺すようなもんだ。
それなら車が必要だ。事故以来一度も運転してない。それにこんな短い期間じゃ必要な性能のマシンが見つからないかもしれない。
なんとかするさ。
Oh wow, chapter 21 was just the anime. Interesting. Episode 22, like hell, Noboru gets a blast from the past. Takemi prepares. One day into the tournament. This is taken after a Mazda MX-5. Can already tell.
確かに壊れた。スクラップになったはずなのに。
こいつはもちろんレプリカだが完璧に再現してある。お前が昔施した改造も全部な。
だが昨日トーナメントに出ると決めたばかりなのに、いくら香川会でもそこまで早くは動けないだろう。
そこは俺たち家族だろ。
おい、俺が参加するって言う前に香川さんにそう伝えたのか。
結果オーライだろ。ほらよ、試してみな。しっかりしろよ。
大丈夫だ。
大丈夫だって。
俺はただ。
こいつはただレース本番前にこの見事なボディを汚したくなかっただけさ。トラックを持ってこい。
2 days into the tournament. So I think this is the... I'm not sure which place this is actually. But I think this is Rojin's, Frederick's, and Hiroshi's place.
Be that as it may, there's
oh no,
nothing I
no,
can do
never
for
mind.
you.
Yeah, the
The
main
tournament
garage.
has already begun. And even if it hadn't, there's no guarantee you'd qualify.
保証はないだと。ここらが香川会の縄張りだって知ってるはずだ。
Of course I do.
それに全てのスクリーマーレースは俺たちを通して運営されることになってる。それなのにミスター A は香川会に連絡すらしなかった。香川さんと話すらしてねえんだ。
I assure you it was merely an oversight. Mr. A is quite new to this region.
だがお前はそうじゃねえ。やるべきことは分かってたはずだ。
It's all right, Fermi. Listen, I'm willing to speak to Mr. A, but I'll need something more than politics if I'm going to sway him.
はあ？金を出せってことか？金を払うべきなのはミスター A だろうが。
No, something personal.
脅しってことか？
Something he can invest in.
What are you thinking about exactly?
He doesn't care about organizations. He cares about the individual.
Uh-huh.
それじゃあ偉大な佐藤昇には興味があるだろう。
Something tells me that
大会のためだけに
he's gonna want to invest into something more feminine.
Why? Why come out of retirement?
分かりきってるだろう。栄光をつかむ最後のチャンスのためだ。
家族だ。俺の家族のためだ。
Family. You're in the wrong movie, bro.
I can work with that. First, I just need to tinker with your cars.
手を入れるとは。
Oh. Oh. Well, episode 22 was the anime as well. We've got a new car available. I'm not sure. I think we're supposed to come to the conclusion that our breasts are fake. Because they are so compacted. God damn. Episode 23, Not About You. Kagawa Kai gets its way. Keiji tracks down Noboru. Present day.
よし、あきみ、行ってこい。初のソロレースの準備はいいか？
当たり前よ。
本当か？自分だけが頼りになる。お前を守れる奴は誰もいない。何か問題があったら、責められるのは自分だけだ。
I mean, if it's a solo race, what would she need to be protected from?
アドバイスがいるか？
いるかも。
お、自分とレースしてるのを想像するんだ。だが違う自分だ。最悪な時の自分だな。お前が一番恥ずかしいと思ってる自分だ。
Oh, so you're gonna need to beat your ghost, I guess?
誰にも見られたくないと思ってる自分だよ。お前を小さく、そして無意味に感じさせる。その最悪な時のお前に負けたら、お前はいつまでも。
Yeah, you're gonna have to beat your ghost. Calling it!
それがお前の望みか？
違う。
じゃあどうする？
全力を尽くす。
分かってるじゃねえか。俺はあのバカな弟を探す。お前がぶっちぎった後で、
Belly of the beast. Well, there's a roaster. Ah, okay. Ah, well, oh. Yeah, solo race, never mind. I thought she was gonna do a hot lap. Damn, that's either the track is really short or there's a long straight line.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is the first time I'm racing this version of the track. Wasn't the best idea. There are 3 girls on the podium.
Not bad, kid.
本当に？いや、当然よ。あのさ、どうしてこの大会に関わることになったの？友達からのつて？ビジネスの申し出があっただけ？
She's gonna be on top of her next.
それとも脅された？何やってるのよ。
Meanwhile,
そこにいたか。来い、お前がコースで必要だ。
刑事、
明美は何とかやってるが、あいつはお前じゃない。
無理なんだ。
ちゃんと話しただろう。お前はひどい事故を経験した。それは誰にでも起こりうることだ。大事なのは
俺の話を聞けよ。
oh shit. Damn, I almost died live on stream. Ugh. Can you imagine that?
おい、俺に対して声を上げるんじゃねえ。
あの車に乗ろうとするたびにまるで自分がここにいないかのように感じるんだ。俺はまた動けなくなってて、炎の熱を、ガソリンの匂いと血の匂いがするんだ。
Ah, the blood.
登る。それを乗り越えるのがどれほど難しいかは分かってる。毎日回復のために苦闘し、次のステップに進むために戦ってたな。だがお前に言わなきゃならねえことがある。毎日がお前のための日じゃないんだ。
Not every day is about you. Because every day is about me.
お前は生き延びた。もしお前がこの大会で優勝しなかったら、俺は生き延びられない。
俺は
ようやく見つけたんだね。
ああ。
ちなみにまた勝ったよ。あんたのおかげじゃないけどね。
それなら俺なしで問題なくやれてるみたいだな。
登る。くそ、また行っちまった。
いつものことじゃん。
明美、頼みがある。弟への対応は俺にやらせろ。
え？分かったよ。
刑事、それなら誰がお前の対応をする？
香川さん、こんなに早く来るとは思ってませんでした。
この件はどうしたって、お前の手には余るだろうな。
Wait, he's gonna be a driver too?
それでもう対処は終わったのか？
まだです。でも必ずやり遂げます。
そうか。わしはもう落胆するのに飽き飽きしておるからな。
Okay, so this should be the final episode for the section. Episode 24, not enough members compete in a team race. Oh, Mr. A assesses the situation. So I guess it's gonna be everybody? 15 people?
Screamers! We're gonna have ourselves a little team race. A members-only team race. Leaders, go and lead yourself to the nearest bar for all I care. Just get off my track.
Well, good luck.
Ah,
Both of
okay.
you.
10 people then.
Merci, Hiroshi. On peut parler?
Why? You already made it clear that the only person who ever believed in me didn't actually believe in me.
Non, c'est pas vrai.
Yeah? Then why'd she pick Hiroshi?
Je crois qu'elle, tu sais, elle pensait... En fait, j'en sais rien. J'aimerais bien, mais c'est pas le cas.
Grand. Glad we cleared that up.
リーパーズ楽しんでこいよ。こういう経験はあっという間に終わるからよ。
It'll be over. When I fucking win.
Moments later.
I'll show them.
Oh boy.
Beau boulot, Frédéric.
Think I'm a joke, do they?
Plus pour longtemps.
よし、大丈夫だ。俺ならできる。
どのみち、あいつはいらないよ。これは私のためじゃない。
彼女を絶対に逃がさない。
I haven't driven this one yet. This one looks badass actually.
Rendi orgogliosa Isha.
Hör nicht auf den Schmerz.
All right. The grand finale for the first section of the game. So I'm playing Rojin with Frederick as a team then.
Like a shooting star! Burn!
Oh boy, we're first. 1 and 2, let's go, I guess. No, the first guy is not. Oh, I need to finish first. Oh my gosh, I need to finish first. And we need to win the race as a team.
Final lap!
That's steel. Oh boy! One trophy! Let's go. This is the first one of the day, and this will be the only one, but... yeah, I don't think I would have won this on hard. At least not first try, that's for sure. I'm sure it was second, okay. Doo-doo-doo. Meanwhile...
It's not enough. We must push them, provoke them, enrage them.
Episode 24 complete. Episode 24.1. So is this the same section? Oh. Laity. In the wake of an unexpected appearance, Anaconda Corp prepares its next move, and then you have episode 25, Hot Pursuit. Green Reapers figure out why they are being targeted. Rojin shifts her focus. Let me see how this shows up in the tournament menu. Oh, okay, so this... I'm not sure actually. No, I guess it's part of the second thing, I guess.
Gallery.
I think we have a new car available, right? Oh my gosh! They unravel the... Oh my goodness, okay. There's only 3 cutscenes in the next chapter?
The tournament.
Wait, there are... There are 31 chapters in the second half, in the second quarter of the game? No, wait. Because that... It was indicating 24.1 and then 25. So this might... Maybe that's why there are only 3 cutscenes. This might just be like 6 missions, I guess. 31 sounds crazy. Well, yeah, we'll be checking it next time anyways, because I really need to go at this point. Oh wait, Gregor, Lavinia. Oh yeah, we have this one as well. Let's check out the 2 new cars then. Ooh, nice like this. Something tells me it's gonna be looking nice with the iridescent. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. Unlock the full set by completing the long score challenge as KG or unlock this item via random pool at the end of each race. Damn, this one looks pretty nice. Oh my god. Unlock the full set by completing 50 races as KG. Oh my god. Oh, this is how it looks. Iridescent? Really? Huh. Okay. Oh my god. This is paid DLC though. And then full set for, I mean, Akemi. I'll have to answer that next time, because it's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. The thing is, I'm definitely beating the races faster, as you've seen. Like I don't necessarily first try them all, but this means at least that the frustration is lower, like, out of the repetition. But I also feel like I might be doing better myself. So I'm not entirely sure. This like obviously since I lowered the difficulty, it feels better for sure. But see, like chapter 16, you know, where we got the blood thing. What was that? I mean, really. We haven't even used this thing since. So there's stuff like this that's like, what the hell is even that? But I definitely intend to continue this game. Maybe that better answers your question. Also because we still haven't checked out online. We still haven't checked out all the arcade side of the game. But I think I kind of want to try and unlock all the cars first. This would be nice. Oh my gosh, this one looks really cool as well. Dang. Like I said earlier, I just wish the game would be like a regular simcade, like Dirt 5. And I mean, I guess you get into the handling eventually, but it's all so unnatural that you have to fight so hard. Which is it's a shame, because the game looks beautiful. I love the way the cars look. Some of them sound better than others, but I think they sound really cool. Personally, I'm definitely intrigued by the anime part of the game as well. It's really just the handling, like it feels both constricting and overwhelming at the same time, which is a complete contradiction, but I guess that adds up to what I was saying earlier. The game doesn't know what it wants to be, so I guess the game itself is a contradiction with its handling. But it is what it is, and I'm definitely gonna play more of this, because as hard as it is, as brutally hard as it is to get into when it comes to the driving, everything else in the game is really great, and you can see sometimes, like this first race that I did, where I said, "Oh, this felt so much better," and you can see, I guess when you really nail the driving, it probably feels really great. You can feel that in the game. It's just that it doesn't feel consistent, and that's the most frustrating part, because you're never sure what the car is gonna do. And so you can't really rely on anything, and driving, especially when it comes to racing, is heavily about, you know, getting into a routine and a habit. So yeah, that's definitely not so great on this part, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'll get a little better each time I play the game, and eventually I can click with it really nicely. Oh my god. Dang. Wait, what is still... What is still new? Oh, there's two guys, I guess. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. But yeah, we still haven't tried any of this. I haven't even gotten into the categories, because it looks like there's gonna be some different kind of challenges and stuff. So this is gonna be nice to check for sure as well. But yeah, we'll do that some other time.